Hey guys, today we're in Richmond. We're going to talk about some of the amazing stuff you can see and do around here. But before any of that, if you take a look there, how many of you can guess what we are standing in front of? This is the shooting spot and home to the fictional football club Richmond FC and its fictional coach Ted Lasso. The pub that they drink at is also right there. To all the international students, we are ridiculously close to Heathrow Airport. To travel to Richmond from the university, you'd have to take the 33. There's 2 bus stops in front of the university, one in front of the main reception and the other one in front of the white gate. You can catch a bus from either of these 2 bus stops, take it for about 5 or 6 stops. You'll be at George Street, and if you walk down from George Street, you're at the beautiful Richmond. Richmond is very travel accessible. The Richmond station is home to not only the Underground, but also the National Rail and the District Line, which means you can get to any part of London in less than an hour, maybe an hour if it's rush hour. This is the river, the wonderful Thames in Richmond, where the university often hosts fun activities like paddleboarding, and occasionally some members of the fishing society go fishing here as well. In the hustling, bustling city of London, when you need some time for resting, relaxation and just chilling out, you can always go to Kew Gardens. It's not that far away and it's very peaceful. My pigeon friends want to drink my coffee, but I'm not gonna let them get close by because they scare me. The Richmond Riverside is home to several homely restaurants, but you also have your Five Guys. Down the road you have McDonald's, you have Greg's, and you can never go wrong with Costa. It's not sponsored, I'm paying them. The high street at Richmond is also home to some of the most iconic fashion brands like H&M and Uniqlo. On the other hand, we also have Odeon, which is one of the most conveniently placed cinema theatres near university. A couple minutes walk in that direction and you'll find yourself surrounded by green trees and wonderfully cut grass, because you would be standing in the Richmond Park, 2,500 acres in one of London's biggest parks, home to several deer and galloping strangers having picnics on the grass. Richmond Park is one of the most beautiful places around campus, apart from the campus itself. This is Richmond.
So what I like about Twickenham is that everything is so close to university, which is actually like quite uncommon for many big universities. So you have your Superdrug, your Boots, you have your Spoons, you have your Domino's, like takeaways. Everything is just in one space, so you can literally be walking 10 minutes radius and you can get anything. So I do enjoy that because I can just pop into town like after my lectures, which is quite nice. It's like a luxury. On special occasions when I want to treat myself, there's also some really lovely restaurants on the high street. My favourite is Sorrento's. It's an Italian restaurant, but there's many Indian restaurants. So the high street is quite nice in that way because it offers a bit of everything, like culture-wise. The food that you can get here is amazing. There's also sushi everywhere, so that's good. Bubble tea down the road as well, which I'm a fan of. So yeah, and with my friends, I like to go out like at Spoons because it's quite cheap, so I like that. So one of the great pubs that we have is the Shack. That's because they do a lot of student nights. So one of the things that they did was mini golf, and if you had like a winning team, you'd get like discounts on your drinks and stuff. So it's great. Next to it is the Patch, which is, if you like rugby, that's where you'll be going. They play, you know, all the live rugby games and stuff like that. One more thing which I love is the Exchange. So we are connected to the Exchange. You can buy tickets through the university, and they always, you know, host shows such as comedians or other drama shows. One more thing, we have the Twickenham Stadium, which obviously is the heart of Twickenham. So do make sure that you buy a ticket for one of the games, just so you get to at least experience the feeling of it. This is a little place where I come to sort of like wind down, read a book. There's like benches here. It's just quiet, it's nice. It's so close to uni as well, so only, again, 10 minutes walk. And yeah, look at the view. It's beautiful. Swans, ducks, and pelicans or something. Seagulls. There we go. But yeah, it's a nice little peaceful place that you can just chill here. Grab a snack from Starbucks or something, and then yeah, read your book, chill here. What? Okay, and get attacked by the pigeons sometimes. Out chill by the river. It's just cute. It's just adorable. If you're lucky enough to have brought a bike, then you can go down the Thames path, and this way you'll be able to reach Richmond, and that way you'll be able to reach Kingston and Teddington. So also, if you're feeling like a jog, you could also jog up to Richmond or Kingston or Teddington. It's up to you. Hey guys, here we are at Teddington. Teddington is really, really nice. Just so you know, I'd never heard of Teddington until I was actually coming to university, but it's a really nice place. When it's sunny on the train, it's probably like the nicest view ever. We do have like the Teddington waterfall sort of behind over there, which you'll see in a moment. But Teddington is the nicest place. It's got one of the nicest pubs as well that I've ever seen, called the Anglers, I think. It's literally just right up there where I'm pointing. But we've got our Teddington Lock campus here, and we've got loads of sports facilities there, so any sports student, that'll probably be your second home. Okay, so also as well, Teddington was named Best Place to Live in 2020. We've got so many high street stores up here. We've got a massive Tesco, we've got Boots, we've got a Costa. It's a high street, so we've got everything down here in Teddington. So I know it seems like an isolated place, but it's not really an isolated place. We've got loads of places to go in Teddington, so I'll say get exploring and get finding. We've also got a very beautiful park called Bushy Park. It's a really, really nice escape place, I guess. You can go there to, I don't know, read your books, do your work there as well, go on a walk with your dog, maybe even take your cat, but not at the same time, just in case, you know, they fight. But Bushy Park is a very, very lovely park, loads of deers around. It's basically the countryside of London down there, and I would say it's loads of people's favourite places. Loads of my friends who have just graduated always used to go to Bushy Park. Another fun fact about Teddington is that you can actually walk to Kingston that way and Richmond that way along the Thames Park. So that's another nice view for your walk. If you ever get really bored or you're tired of picking rocks, just turn and you'll see a beautiful river.
Kingston is one of the busiest places close to campus. They have the Bental Centre, which has shops from H&M, Waterstones, Apple and Zara. If you go outside and cross the road, you'll also find John Lewis. Kingston also has a super long high street, so if you're looking for McDonald's, M&S, Primark, Superdrug, Boots, anything like that, it's all on Kingston High Street. If you're into drama or you like going to the theatre, Kingston also has the Rose Theatre, which is the largest producing theatre in southwest London. So you don't always need to go to the West End to see a show. Getting to Kingston is super easy. You can grab a train from Strawberry Hill Station or Teddington Station and get there in 2 stops. Super close to the train station is the nightclub Prism, where loads of St Mary's student nights take place. Kingston has loads of bars, pubs, restaurants, so if you want to go out beforehand and grab a drink or grab a meal, you can do so. It's also really good to go on a weeknight or on a Sunday for a Sunday roast, especially if you're sitting alongside the river.